Hello, amazing subscribers, and to all new viewers who may have joined us for the first time today. I would take this moment to welcome you most sincerely. I am thrilled to have each one of you here with me as we take this exciting ride towards self-discovery and empowerment. Before getting into the crux of the matter that I wanted to speak to all of you about today, I have another special request from each one of you. And if you find value in what we are going to be talking about today, well then please smash that subscribe button and really connect with our ever-growing community. A thumbs up if this inspired you, and also please share with friends and family because this might be just the nudge someone needs. Please remember to hit the bell icon so you will be in the know in regard to any video that follows to ensure you'd never miss out on that transformed wisdom we have in store. Now let's get down to business, all right? The topic for today is how to be self-confident with certain specific habits that you can do, and it's supported by 7 powerful habits with which you can master unshakable self-assurance. They are tools in your toolbox, methods by which you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience. Together, they form a comprehensive roadmap to self-mastery and fulfillment. And so I'll wish the same for you, dear viewer. I ask you to let your minds and hearts open up as we take this journey of transformation together. Let's grow in that confidence, pushing ourselves in the face of challenges that life gives us and unlock our full potential. Are you ready? Then let's dive in. Our words provide the melody to the harmony of life, resounding through the trenches of our existence. With each utterance, we mold a piece of reality clay into either victory or defeat. Therefore, positive self-talk as we coast through troubled waters onto victory shores places us in the attitude of conversing with ourselves as champions, not underdogs. Habit 1. Unleashing the power of positive self-talk. The ordeal of adversity, where challenges loom like towering giants in your path, becomes the place that defines whether one comes out a conqueror or a victim. Take up the stoic ethos wherein lies resilience forged in the fire of self-assurance. Speak not as one subdued by doubt, but as a warrior armed with conviction in his own worth. Let's walk through the easements of our mind with the torch of positivity, lighting up the shadows. Put away the coat of self-deprecation and wear the armor of self-affirmation. For in that sanctuary of our thoughts, every word spoken is a declaration of intent, a manifesto of the reality we seek to manifest. We should pluck up the courage to face ourselves, to confront ourselves in adversity, to accept others as they are with determination, to stand up for what we want. Speak not of limitations, but of possibilities that call to be seized. Within us lies the wellspring of potential just waiting to be unleashed by a forced positive self-talk. Cast out the whispers of doubt echoing through the chambers of your mind. Replace them with the resounding anthem of self-belief, a symphony crescendoing in each step towards greatness. You are not just an audience in this theater of life, but the playwright scripting your destiny upon the fabric of time with each word. As we cross the maze of life, let us never forget that what we speak portrays our very being. Speak not of defeat, but of those victories yet to be claimed. For in every word we utter in conviction into the texture of our reality, we give shape to the picture of our destiny. Let us behold this positive self-talk as the light that guides us in our walk towards self-mastery, for in the crucible of our thoughts lie the keys to unlock the doors of our potential. Be a champion speaker, dear viewer, and watch how the world unfolds to your command. Habit 2. Become master of body language. In the big theater of human interaction, our bodies transform into silent tellers that voice out tales of confidence or doubts before a word can be spoken from our lips. From the tilt of one's chin to the speed of one's stride, every movement communicates, telling a tale of what lies inside. Thus, learning the art of body language becomes a necessity rather than a skill, a symphony of signals speaking volumes before uttering a single syllable. Think of the mighty oak. It stands staunchly on the ground, its branches reaching skyward unyielding. So should we stand, radiating strength and purpose from squared shoulders to our very tips of our toes? For our carriage is the message by which we greet the world around us, our silent proclamation of surety that encourages respect by implicitly demanding it. As we walk our life's walk, let us do it purposely so that every step we take echoes firmness, it resounds determination and resolute intentions. Take control of every room you enter, for it is your space. Fill out that room with your presence, not in arrogance, but only through the quiet confidence gained through knowledge and a sense of self-worth. Never forget that it is never the loudness of our voices that leave an impression, but always the faith that we weave into our bodies. Speak in the language of the body, a dialect which all can understand. Let your movements be intentional, gestures open and inviting. Smile with those eyes, stand straight with an air of confidence, one that is not likely to be missed. After all, in body language, the subtle calls the shots, with authenticity on the throne. In the global curtain of interrelation, where perceptions are framed in the blink of an eye, our body language paints the masterpiece of identity. Speak with the eloquence of silence and watch the world respond in kind. For it is the stillness of our presence where our true essence is revealed, a testament to how body language shapes our reality before we even utter a single word. Habit 3. The art of preparation. In the great shades of life, challenges take form on the horizon like distant storms. Grace is found in the art of preparation. Prepare, dear viewer, for the circumstances you do know will face you in advance on your journey. Above all, arm with knowledge, for it is the beacon that lights the way forward, guiding the steps with surety and resolve. Think of the most solid sailing ship struggling through the high waves with a high-spirited crew awaiting everything that might come. Then, like them, we also need to arm ourselves against all that is in store for us with heaping up the knowledge by which to ride out the storm. For in the crucible of preparation, fear finds no foothold, yet uncertainty gives way to certainty. And as you stare in the face of the troubles in the road ahead, arm yourself with wisdom to surmount them. Go for knowledge that twilight from you, as it is the key that opens unto you the door to success. The more confidently you travel along the tortuous course of the way of fate, not intimated by the ghost of ignorance. Embrace the stoic ethos where resilience is born from the depths of understanding. Do not fear the unknown, let it instead push you to education of your mind. For every question without an answer is a possibility to grow, and each obstacle is a possibility to show your might. So in the grand theater of life, where dangers dwell in darkness, doubting, preparation becomes your greatest weapon. Knowledge empowers you, viewer. And it is amazing how, like a flower in spring, there will be blooming confidence. Because preparation is the transformation of uncertainty to possibility, of fear to courage, and of doubt to conviction. Thus, let us heed the call to arms and seek the empowering force of a fine preparation. For within the crucible of knowledge rests the key to our potential best. Prepare, dear viewer, and watch as the world bends before you, humbled by the power of your will. Habit 4. Enhancing your appearance for success. In the great drama of life, where first impressions cast long shadows, there crops up the critical issue of appearances to conduct the orchestra of perception in silence. Make yourself seen, dear viewer, not as you are, but a symbol of that very role you want to play. In this tapestry of appearance, one finds the unlocking of that door to success, echoing inner confidence beaming through. Consequently, think of the great mythological bird, the phoenix, rising out of the flames, unburdened by the leftover parts of its former self, but aflame with the shimmering feathers of a new life. So likewise, we must clothe ourselves in the garments of what we would be, for in their very outward show is born the power to begin to see, and will others to see our better selves. Dress not for the position you hold, but for the position you want to hold, for in the very act of dressing lies the magic of transformation. When you clothe yourself in apparel that speaks to the aspirations within you, the signal to an image of success transpires, and every step you make signals success. Embrace your stoicism, that is. The outer shell is just a reflection of the inner spirit. Allow not the trappings of vanity to overshadow the essence of authenticity, but serve as a canvas upon which the colors of your true character shine. And when you look good, dear viewer, you feel good, and your confidence becomes a beacon that lightens the pathway unto greatness. In the grand tapestry of human interaction, where perception really is reality, appearance is the herald of opportunity. Adorn yourselves daintily, great audience, and behold what responds toward you. For presentation is where we beam out to the universe in no uncertain terms that we are all set to step into those shoes that are waiting and to grab hold of those opportunities that are coming our way. So let us heed the call to craft our image with intention and purpose. As in dressing, there exists the power to shape perception and command respect. Dress for the role you want, dear viewer, and watch as the world bows before the majesty of your presence. For when you look good, you feel good, and your confidence becomes an unstoppable force. Habit 5. Exercise for the brain and body. The journey called life, wherein every passing moment is a stride for excellence, casts radiance on the fact that another strong guard at the gateway to vitality and vigor is exercise. The strong body houses a strong mind, which is toughened through the crucible of physical exertions, and one sits himself in good stead to master the challenges soon on the anvil. Find the method that really touches your spirit, dear viewer, and stay on target with a commitment that never wanes, for it is through this consistency you shall find the road to mastery. Imagine, if you will, this mighty oak standing tall amidst the forest, its roots deeply anchored in the earth, its branches reaching for the heavens with unyielding strength. So are we to build up the temple of our bodies, for in the cultivation of physical prowess lies the very roots of mental fortitude. It is not the simple building of muscle, but of character and testament to commitment and resolve. It may ramp up the power of sinews of the body, but on a parallel plane, it owns those of the mind. With each stride and each weight we lift, we unleash a torrent of endorphins that flood us with well-being and clarity. Productivity soars, focus becomes razor sharp, and all the fogginess of lethargy disappears, leaving behind a flurry of newly acquired vigor and purpose. Accept the ethical view of stoicism, in which discipline becomes the keystone. Be not lured from a life of physical greatness by comfort, let it be the very making that shall burn even brighter. For it is in these crucibles of effort that one transcends the boundaries of potential to emerge as master of his own destiny. Find the form of exercise that speaks to your soul, be that rhythmic cadence on the run, the meditative flow of yoga, or the raw power of weightlifting. Stick to the practice regularly, dear viewer, and continue to witness the benefits that spread and affect not only the body, but every part of your total self. Therefore, we answer the call to realize the change power of sweating. You see, in the furnace of physical work, we can chisel our full potential. It is through this furnace that we find our path and stay the course, while the synergy in mind and body propels us toward greatness. Habit 6, converting failure into achievement. In the grand tapestry of life, failure is not an end, but merely a punctuation mark. Comma and not a full stop. It is called upon to make us pause and take a lesson or two from its depths. Fear not the shadows of failure, for within them, dear viewer, lie the kernels of growth awaiting nourishment, transformation. Imagine the determined tourist climbing tough terrain, unafraid of obstacles blocking his or her way. And so must one see it through and muscle past this terrain of failure, because in all these adversities is our mettle tested and character forged. Each stumble and each setback will become stepping stones for eventual triumph. Failure in itself is not a death sentence, but a crucible for learning, a teacher whose lessons, though harsh, are invaluable. Do not be paralyzed in fear by the thought of failing. Let fear embolden you to rise above every challenge that will come your way. For through that crucible of failure, we build within ourselves resilience, fortitude, and the unending determination to persevere. Internalize stoic knowledge that teaches you to view adversity not as an enemy, but as an opportunity toward growth and self-discovery. Let the weight of failure not crush your spirit, but awaken you. It should only be a reason to dust yourself off for another round with even greater vigor and determination. Every obstacle, no matter how big, sows the seeds of future success and leads us along a trail in which we can step into the future full of potential and possibility. To make friends with failure, which is your companion on the pathway to self-improvement. See how every setback is a stepping stone toward greater heights. After all, we are only human. So let failure become a part of our humanness, our comma and not our period in the grand script of life. Because deep within it are the keys to open up our full potential and to dream. Embrace failure, dear audience, and let it be the catapult toward finding success. Habit 7, sharpen the saw with positive peers. In other words, these companions will be the threads of the tapestry that weaves the fabric of your destiny, and it's an old saying. I quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend your time with." End of quote. To you, beloved viewer, you should heed the advice by which you will need to choose your companions well, because they hold your path and guide your development. Put aside the negative who do nothing but bring you down. Rather, seek out those who elevate and inspire you, for they are the true catalyst for your advancement. Perhaps you could see that mighty oak towering over the wood, its limbs entwined with their brothers, gaining strength and sustenance from the ancient wisdom of the grove. And thus shall we surround ourselves with friends whose very being in our lives alone gives meaning and fulfillment. Find others who will do more than tell you what lies implausible in your stars, but will brighten the way to self-discovery in blue-chip fashion. You hold the reins to your fate, the compass to your destiny. Do not let darkness hover over your mind and judgment, but go after people who make you achieve your full. Choose companions who foster your spirit, challenge your intellect, and inspire you to transcend the confines of your perceived limitations. Embrace the Stoic principle, focusing on how strong association is in determining our character and even our fate. Live not the fulfilling lie of familiarity, but rise to the challenge, create relationships that lift and inspire your soul. Amid these great tapestries of existence, destinies that intertwine and then diverge, the people who one associates with during significant junctures define the course of one's journey. Fill your company with equals who walk by your side, not your burdens rise with them, towards higher altitudes of attainment and fulfillment. In conclusion, let's look at the wisdom of years past and pick our friends with intention and discernment. Indeed, it is in the fellowship of positive peers that one finds the key to unlocking his fullest potential and realizing his most cherished dreams. Choose wisely, dear viewer, and watch now as a masterpiece unfolds in your hands, the power of positive influence upon life's magnificent art of growth fulfillment. As we come to the end of this shared journey of self-discovery and empowerment, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of you for traveling with me. I strongly hope that you have found value in the insights that we shared today and feel inspired to move along your way towards unshakable self-confidence. Before we leave, I can share with you some parting thoughts. Re-listen to 7 powerful habits we've delved into and make a personal check to ascertain which ones serve you best. Could it be positive self-talk, mastery of body language, articulation through preparation, or maybe the transformational power of exercise? No matter how this inspiration comes to you, take a moment to identify which parts of your life you long to improve and decide to act upon them. Do share with me your thoughts in the comment section, what part of today's lesson spoke to you, and how you are going to implement these habits day to day into your life. Your insights might be exactly what somebody else listening to this needs to hear for their own journey toward more self-confidence and fulfillment. And don't forget to share this video with family and friends. This way, we can spread the potency and message of empowerment, giving more reasons for people to unlock their potential. Let's create that ripple effect of positive change that touches lives near and far. Again, thank you for being part of this amazing community. I am so looking forward to having you in the future videos. Until then, be inspired and be empowered, and remember, destiny is yours to create.